Most kids right now, most are going where the money is. So that's going to mean, let's say the 8 to 10 to 15 richest programs in college football. Alabama, Texas A&M, Georgia, Texas, USC, Ohio State. Those schools are going to be buying all of the best recruits every single year. So in order to keep some sort of parity in college football, to spread the talent out, and it's the ultimate goal and the ultimate way of bringing parity to the sport, I think the best way to do that is by putting a salary cap on the incoming recruiting class. So let's just say, for argument's sake, because it's an easy number, let's say you have $10 million. Each school can spend up to $10 million on on the recruits they're bringing in that year. So let's say an average recruiting class is 25 recruits. You have $10 million that you could spread however you want to those different 25 recruits. I think that not only, again, helps bring some sort of parity to college football, because now it forces boosters to strategically divvy up the money. You want to go all in on, a few big-time players and kind of spread the rest out levelly. You want to, try to give, each kid the same amount. However you want to do it, doesn't matter. It's you can give one kid $10 million and hope everyone else comes to your school for free. But it now just provides some sort of strategy. It prevents, these massive schools with endless bank accounts and endless booster donations from buying every single kid they want. It puts strategy into recruiting, because now, yeah, sure, you may only have $5 million left, let's say, and I know that's a lot for a recruit, but let's just say that's the going rate. This school's offering you $7 million. Well, with a salary cap, you got to make a decision. They're going to take more money away from someone else to give to this kid, or we're just going to say we can't match that. I think a salary cap, especially for incoming players, I think would be the solution. Because now it forces schools like A&M to just not be able to just go buck wild in recruiting. It spreads the talent out. And also, too, provides a little incentive. Provides incentive. Because what's interesting is, now, with the way NIL has worked, NIL was supposed to. The spirit of the rule was allow kids who have made a name for themselves, played really well at their school, to be able to earn money off of that. What it turned into is pay for play. You're a high school recruit, 5-star guy, here's $10 million, come to my school. You're a big-time quarterback, here's $12 million, come to my school. No, look, I'm not faulting these kids. Again, it's a free market. You can earn what you want. But if we truly care about parity, if we truly want college football to be balanced, which personally I do. I want the best of both worlds, and I think college football can achieve the best of both worlds, where kids are getting paid, and kids are getting paid a ton of money to do what they do well, which is playing football, but also have a way where the same 8 to 10 schools are not getting or loading up on the best 100 players every single year. It gets boring. It frankly gets boring when the same 5, 6, 7 schools are the ones getting all the recruits and in competition every year. I want to see, I like diversity of schools. I like seeing different schools every single year pop up, like Cincinnati and Notre Dame, and a few years ago, Michigan State. Make the playoff and have a chance to compete. I like that. I get bored when it's Alabama, Clemson, and Georgia every single year. I don't think it's very fun. I don't. So the way you spread the talent out, in part, is NIL, yes. But also, I think putting a salary cap, especially when you recruit. I think once you're there, again, if you're Bryce Young, you're a year or two in, go. I don't care how much money you make. Doesn't matter. But at least a salary cap that tries to limit recruiting advantages, I think, for me, is the answer going forward to help solve college football's parity problem. And another thing that I'm interested in, intrigued in, is contracts. Because another unintended consequence that has started to develop from NIL that I don't think is great for the sport is tampering. Now, say what you want about Jordan Addison. I'm not saying Jordan Addison did anything wrong. Look, you have every right to get as much money as you want, and you have every right to go play where you want. I think the one-time free transfer rule is great for college football. Kids had, no freedom before to go where they want to go, or if a coach lied to them about playing time, or lying to them about, the role they would play. If you want to leave, leave. You have a very short time in college to audition yourself for the NFL. So if the role is not what you want, if the coach and the playing time is not what you want, I think you should have the power to go somewhere else.